So where are the creative minds in the One Piece world? Where are the poets? They have musicians, they have singers, they have songwriters. We know this for a fact. Okay, so people write songs, people record songs, perform songs. We have at least one example of that, right? And there's been other examples. I think there's more people besides Brook we've seen sing. Luffy sang a song once when he was, I think it was Skypiea. He was walking through one of the jungle islands in Skypiea, and he was singing a song. He only got to two verses. He started to sing the third verse and got interrupted, right? Which is too bad because it seemed like a good song. So we know there's songwriters. We know there are statue creators, whatever they call that, statuists, sculptors, probably sculptors. So we know there's sculptors because we've seen statues everywhere. So that's a creative endeavor. And we know that the architects are alive and well in this planet because, and if you don't think architecture is a creative enterprise, then you don't know what the hell you're talking about. You have to have a creative mind to be an architect. And there's some creative ass architecture we've seen in this planet. Various islands, various places. The Colosseum is creative. There's some creative ass architecture. So architects are alive and well. So we have singers, songwriters, we have sculptors, and we have architects. Is there any sign of any other kind of creative mind? Because that's not very much. Have we ever seen anybody paint a portrait? There are painters. The mind controlling painter. She can't be the only painter because she had painting supplies. She had paintbrushes. She had oils or whatever she was using. I think she had a canvas, if I remember right. Maybe people were her canvas. I can't remember. So the existence of paintbrushes and oils or whatever she was using to paint with implies people paint. And I think I don't remember specifically, but I'm sure I've seen paintings on walls in various places. So you have painters. Okay. We'll assume for the sake of argument you have painters. Have we ever seen anybody reading creative fiction? Obviously, Robin reads books, but I think they're history books. We know books exist, but do novels exist? Do short stories exist? Do poems exist? I don't think we've seen any evidence that is true. They probably do, but I'm saying what we've seen on screen. Now, the kind of stories we're telling, nobody's sitting around reading a detective novel. So, maybe our characters have not intersected with novelists and short story writers and poets. That's fine. I'm talking about what we've seen. They could exist, but I want to say what we've seen on screen. Not in the manga, not in a Q&A, even though I consider the Q&A pretty much canon. On screen, I don't think we've seen any creative fiction, any creative writing whatsoever. We haven't seen any filmmaking. There's no films. Because we know video transponders exist, trans-snails, whatever. So you could theoretically perform in front of it. I assume there's a way to edit footage. Maybe not. Maybe it's all live stream. You only have live stream abilities. If I didn't have any editing software and there's no way for me to record my footage, I could only live stream, then that would be a very different experience than we have here, right? So you couldn't do a movie if you can't edit. So maybe there's no way to edit footage. So that's possible. So maybe the technology doesn't exist rather than nobody is a creative filmmaker. Do we have plays? Have we ever seen a play being performed? This one I'm a little more fuzzy on. I think it's possible we have, but I don't remember specifically. I know we've never seen any novels being talked about or being read, unless the cover of a book that Robin has had was something like Sherlock Holmes, or there was some kind of obvious novel with the Japanese writing on the cover of her novel, of a book she's reading. So, like for instance, War and Peace or something, if there's some kind of literary reference in Japanese on one of her books, I've missed it. Other than that, we know for a fact there's no novels. I can't remember specifically enough to say we've never seen a play being performed. So that's possible. But you see what I'm driving at here. Like, not that it matters. I'm just obsessed with the world building of the series. If what I'm saying is true, and say just because we haven't seen things because they don't exist, rather than we haven't seen them just because the characters haven't intersected with them. Let's say novelists don't exist. Let's say playwrights don't exist. Let's say script writers and movies don't exist. What would that say about the world? Would it say that creative minded people would be the kind of people that eat devil fruits and turn to and use their magic powers rather than writing novels, writing plays, creating movies? I'm a filmmaker. I'm a scriptwriter. I started out as a novelist. Never got anything published. I wrote a play once. I wrote a poem once. So, if I got a fruit power, I can tell you, I would be out there using my fruit power. I wouldn't be sitting on an island somewhere writing novels or movies or something. So I can see the creative minds being turned because it takes creativity to figure out how to use your powers in all the best ways, right? So even Bellamy learned new ways to use his spring powers. Either he had a good mentor, which I don't know that anybody can stand him, so he probably didn't, or he has a creative mind. It takes a creative mind, not by the number, paid by numbers, clock punching work drone. That kind of person is never going to figure out the creative ways to use their powers. It takes a creative mind to use your powers in a creative way. So, I think that if we don't have examples of any of the things I've been talking about, then that means most of the creative minds have been turned to villainy, and maybe, we can even consider the Navy villain, even though they think that they have justifications for what they're doing. Turn to power, using your powers. Think all the creative people. Blackbeard's a creative person. Like, I don't even know how he figured out how he can use more than one power, but he figured it out. Maybe somebody told him, or he's just very creative. Whitebeard was using his powers in creative ways. Plus, he had the power of oration, which is another creative mind thing. To be able to inspire people, you have to have a creative brain. You have to be able to think outside the box. To motivate people, to get people to follow you somewhere. To get people to do what you say, you have to have a creative mind. So that's what I think is actually happening. I don't know if the writer's thought about any of this. He's a creative person, so I suspect he has. But I think that's what's going on here. Let me know what you think, and let me know if up to this point, if we've given examples of movies, plays, or novels or something that I somehow have missed. At any rate, you know where we are, and you know where we're going. 3, 2, 1. This is all a side quest to this goal they're talking about here in the narration. Oh, we're finally going to get some other storyline, huh? I've been enjoying not seeing his storyline, I'll tell you that much. This is the storyline I want. Not going to happen. I'm calm. I'm chill. Now you take a chill pill. It's a good question. I don't think that they believe he quit. Speaking of kings, take this L. That's one hell of a shield he's got, by the way, which I assume this is not a fruit power, the punch. It's something he's learned how to do, right? Did I miss that? I think that that's just a power that he's learned how to do over the course of his life rather than fruit power. And I don't think any power you can just come up with is ever going to be stronger than a fruit power in most situations. That's why he got his ass kicked. Didn't recognize any names. Just get off the field. Looks like they got video snails working because they have the what do they call that in stadiums? No, they can replay footage. If they can replay footage, they can edit footage. Interesting. Because it implies the ability to record the footage. If you can record it, you should be able to edit it. Yep, get your ass back up there. Hiding and shit. Cabbage. Probably wise, yes. Those are all the people that got wrecked. Yeah. Get him out of here. That's right, Bellamy's wrecked. Why do you like him, man? Do you like everybody you kick their ass? I don't give a shit about him, man. Screw this dude. Hey, stretcher guys. Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing, man. He's like, I like people when I stomp them out. You're still a dick. That's why I don't like you. Shit, really. He's better. I mean, he's better. He's given some thought to his powers. He's better at his powers. F you. Good. Nobody cares about your damn pride. Yeah, you better be scared, bitch. Now you care about shit, unless you're just trolling again. I don't think he's trolling. There's no audience here. How are we going to get across this janky ass bridge? I guess we're just walking. I mean, people walking shouldn't have a problem. But then again, the problem is the creatures that come over, right? The fish. You better be able to punch. Hey, we sent somebody up there. Let's take them out. Do the thing, Robin. You know, you wouldn't think after 2 years on that horrible ass island, Usopp would be less of a coward. And he probably is. Hey, monsters, why do you care so much if people are on the bridge? That has nothing to do with you. Clown College is scared, man. Look at him. Holy shit. He's way bigger than I thought he was. Shit. Jesus Christ. Dude. That's not good. You know what that is? Not good. Yeah, I was going to say, what are you saying, Robin? Of course that's a fish. I guess I see what they're saying. Oh, shit. Jesus. What are they eating, man? How are they so big? How about you just move? Move your ass. That's another thing. If you're moving, it'll be harder for them to... This bridge is a piece of crap. It'll be harder for them to target you if you're moving. They can't really... I wouldn't think they can calibrate on the run, right? Move faster. Look at them. They're grinning, man. They're going to hit each other, I think. That's what I'm talking about. Slap them. Spank. Ooh. I don't know. The thought of Robin spanking. I'm just saying, man. I bet that fueled a lot of fan fiction. I'm just saying, man. I know how people think. It's a school, but not really. I think it'd be harder for them to target if you're moving. I'm just saying. They can't see you underwater. They shouldn't be able to anyway. Man, F Caesar. Yeah, he will. Why? Oh. Oh, I see. Yes, that's right. You ain't gonna do shit, bitch. Yeah, he won't do shit. All right, gas him up. Just gas up the fish. Just gas him up. Quit crying. Knock him out. Holy shit. That's yes. Hey, I'm not rooting for him, but I like it. Fuck these. Screw these fish. Get them out of here. Barbecue their asses. Just take them out. You're very effective. Why do we need anybody else? I don't know, man. I think he's full of shit. Yeah, they won't have Caesar on the way back. That's a good point. Yeah, that's another good point. You may have to fight Doflamingo. No, I think just in case Joker attacks him, right? Oh, god damn it. Jesus Christ. How the hell are you going to do this? Hey, Robin, what you got? God damn. What the hell? Is that Doflamingo helping him out? Because he does need them to get across the bridge. It's in his best interest. Get your big ass out of our face. Maybe they're just hunters or, fishers. Good shit. It doesn't matter. Let's just, how are we going to get across this bridge? Shut up. Oh, maybe, yeah, that's true. Maybe they have a way to cross. Those are the ferry. Those are the ferries. Okay. The only people that'd be scared would be the fairies. Because they're like doing shit hiding, right? Drag that fish out of here. These fairies are strong as hell, man. Remember that little hand that had Zoro? Yeah, whatever. Cuff him. Cuff him, boys. Yeah, that's right. Obey me. Yeah. We could have been doing this the whole time. You could have flown us, That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I guess that makes sense. What? This is a ship graveyard. Is this a green bit? I guess so. Yeah. That's where they cut him up. Oh. Why would you bring a ship over here? Maybe that's why they don't anymore, right? The hell is that? It's not a creature, is it? Huh. It's a pretty island. Which I'm sure means it's deadly as hell. Yeah. When I tell you this ain't good, you know I mean it. Wonderful. Man. Meanwhile, I guess they rebuilt the arena. They look like they've already fixing it. They've already finished fixing it. So that'd be interesting. Yeah. Man, nobody cares about you. Your weird ass arms. That's a big dude. The Funk Brothers. Do the funk. Big boy. Imagine somebody this big but with firepower. That'd be some terrifying shit. Have we ever seen a giant with devil fruit power? I don't think we have. Giants are already a problem. They don't need devil fruit powers, right? Jesus. What does he need a fruit power for? Big boy. These guys are a problem. They're gonna be working together, and they have a boner for Straw Hats, so that ain't good. Yeah, but we don't care about them. Excellent. Oh shit. The hell are you doing? What does all this mean? Oh, Jesus Christ. Never mind. I withdraw my question. Matter of fact, it's been a long day and a long night. Maybe I'll take a little nap here real quick. You can't trust her, man. How many times we got to have this conversation? I trust her about as far as I can pick you up and throw you. You, right there. The one watching this right now. Yeah. Classic manipulation. My brother is a con man. This whole try to talk you out of the thing. I mean, we've all heard of reverse psychology, but when you're really good at people never see it coming. They don't feel the touch. They feel like you're honestly trying to talk them out of it, which just reinforces what they want to do, right? She's a con woman. You're being played. Great. That's right, you got wrecked. And now you're getting wrecked again in a different way. Losing money at gambling don't matter if you're dead. Anyway, my nap. He does talk shit good, yeah. This man can talk shit. I also like it when he cusses. I like when people say asshole and shit. You know, I wonder what the Japanese versions of those words are. There's something, I like the design of their pants. How they got like the spots, the random spots in the lower half of the pants. It's an interesting design. It makes them stand out. You kind of know they're on the same gang, right? But like, it's not something you've ever really seen before. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, househead, take this L. How dare you come attack me when you have a house for a head? A dollhouse at that. I know he's a toy. Just take the L. Yeah. Don't make me educate. Well, shit. How'd you let this happen? Incompetent. How you gonna let this happen? He's gone. You know where he's gonna be? There's a Hungarian saying it's about I'm gonna kick your ass, but it translates from Hungarian. It means I'm gonna turn your ass into a shoe store, which is appropriate. He's turning this dude's ass into a shoe store. Bye bye. Hey, I don't like him, but I like him when he kicks ass. I like him when he talks shit. Night night. This episode's almost over. I can sleep through the rest of this. Yeah. Can you F off? Because now I don't need you anymore? Yeah. Yeah. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Yes! Yes! That's right. Betrayed. She's the naval agent. Yes! Now we're talking. Mm. What's this I smell? Vindication. You moron. Oh, oh my God, this is good. This is really good.